Hello, beautiful Virgo. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away. Today, we're going to look into what's coming your way when it comes to next 4 weeks. I'm going to pull some symbols first. By the way, comment down below how you're doing so far, how this new year is treating you. I would love to read your comments. I truly appreciate them. And yeah, let's see what's happening so far. Are you happy? And then I'm going to jump into your coffee cup. At the end, we have some tarot cards, which is going to show us the past, present, and the future effects of each week. And yeah, if you go on to enjoy this one, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit the hype button. Hit the hype. It's just not a button, but it has a little things, trickiness over there. And also, go ahead and hit subscribe if you'd like to see more of these. We have a dog barking, advice from a friend. I feel like with a broken ring, guaranteed success. Okay, so you are going to maybe parting ways with either romance or business, and this is not going to just stay there because we have here a good friend giving you advice, because dogs are always a positive symbol. So go ahead and listen to them. Even if you don't want to, they might have a full gem in there. And so I feel like this can also be coming in a way that has some reflection in it. Initially, you might not want to hear it, okay? However, it carries the gems of guaranteed success. I see here dealings or relationships with a woman with dark complexion or hair. This can be a friend, okay? Or this can be something someone shows up after the fact. It can be like, okay, they talk about this thing and then it's showing up, okay? So that's why I feel like even though you don't want to hear it, it's good to maybe just sit there with that discomfort for a second to hear what they need to tell you, because that discomfort even transform within you into solutions. Another thing we have here is eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Would love to see that. So even if something seems like a broken ring, something doesn't really work out, seems like it's going to work out better than ever. It is where your triumph actual rise. We have a pale, time to get out of a situation. Okay, so broken ring is something that doesn't really work out, and maybe you're feeling upset about it initially. However, it is something maybe if you don't get out of it right now, you might be forced out of it, or it is going to really blow up in your face, okay? So I feel like this can be a relationship too, because we have discord amongst friends or family, and a rat and a mice, oh, they show up at the same time. Someone working against you behind your back. So if something is not really working, the broken ring can be showing up this way, okay? So maybe you're planning a vacation with someone and it's not working. You're not finding the tickets, or if the tickets you find it's getting canceled, or the plane is not going there anymore, or the vacation spot that you arrange is not really taking people anymore. They just want to return your money back. Take it and leave. Basically, this is like too many rats in here. A pale, a broken ring is telling you this is going to fall apart somehow. It's like universe, what else do the universe want you to do? Okay, what else do you want it to do? It just wants to just splash a water bottle, like bucket of water, ice water on you. No, it's not going to happen that way. The symbols are clear. You need to read them carefully, okay? So let's see. I see some tears of joy within the 3rd week. So if you can get out of it as soon as possible, it seems like you're going to see why you should have been out of it, and the results are going to be revealed to you. And I feel like, again, here, I see tears of joy in an emotional way. Maybe materialistically, if this is someone maybe doing things behind your back and you're breaking that agreement and moving on, and it's going to reveal to you there was a discord already. It might not really show up in a way that, oh, this person was lying to you, cheating on you, or whatever like that. It might show up in a way that this person is going to have a discord in his environment. Okay, maybe he's going to get fired, or he or she, or gonna have some sort of a negativity happening in their life. It's not really going to reveal to you 100% what was the problem, but I feel like in the future you will see the problem. Always never fails. You always see, not maybe a moment later, but maybe 2 years later, always gets revealed to you, okay? If there's someone wronging you. I see there's here, looks like an ear. You can see the ear, like right there, earlobe. You're going to hear about it, This is heart space, and you can see there are two mouse right there, two mice. Kind of looks like one of them looks like rabbit. This one looks like a mouse to me. Either way, the mice can be the people that are disturbed in the situation about what this person is doing, which are bringing you the news that you need to hear. Okay, so ear is clear, you're gonna hear about it. And this kind of, when we look far away, kind of looks like a fish as well. You will see the opportunity behind it as well. The fish can symbolize plenty of fish in the sea. So what you actually maybe even gained out of the situation, you're going to hear about them very soon. Maybe even the beginning of the third week, you're going to get that tears of joy, the happy news. When it comes to, again, a fourth week, there is an outside event here, very lightly, maybe calling you, maybe there's an invite coming in. That's why we have like a tears of joy also falling out. And when I say tears of joy, it sounds like sometimes people understand it in a way that it's going to be very extravagant. It's going to be really dramatic tears of joy. No, this can be also something maybe you always wanted to have, but you never get the chance to buy it for yourself. Somebody's gifting it to you. That will, like, you will have that little, like, fluttering, that butterfly in your heart actually starts, like, the bird starts chirping and stuff in your mind. That tears of joy can symbolize very light happiness as well. Another thing I see here, there's a clarity coming forth. We have a llama here. Llamas are symbols of resilience. So, and another mouse. You have any mouses and rats in the reading and in the cup so much? So I feel like maybe some people around you might be misleading you when you're trying to go to the future. Somebody's trying to pull you back to the past events, how the things were. I feel like your resilience, when you keep persisting into the future, moving forward towards the future, is going to eliminate this kind of like distractions out of your life. Okay, you're not looking at them. The future can be the new future that you're planning for yourself, new passion that you're pursuing. And if something didn't really work out, you're finding another option right away and not dwelling on what didn't work out. That's like the being insistent on creating the better future. When you do that, it's actually like really, they're just going their own way on there. I see there's a kind of looks like a tractor to me pulling all this like hay, and we have a lobster inside of the hay as well. Lobster is a symbol of luxury. It's because it's like a expensive food. So it seems like here your past efforts are going to start pulling some grains, some crops into your present moment as well when you keep minding your own business. Maybe you are in an intense situation right now. Something's unexpected, not really going the way you want it to be. But the thing is, though, when you focus on what you want to create here, okay, focusing on like putting your focus onto things, for example, if you want to advance in your career, if you tend what you're doing, your work, it is going to grow. But I feel this lobster, this kind of looks like a massive fish as well. There's some things, some efforts from the past are starting to pay off as well. Maybe even 1, 2, 3, 4 windows here. There's a window of opportunity opening in front of you. So 4 windows though, 4 windows, 4 different windows, 4 different opportunities are actually revealing themselves, which is leading towards a pathway here. In the pathway, maybe you're going to actually make your mind up to maybe not this next 4 weeks, but it is going to affect this next 4 weeks, especially first 2 weeks are going to affect your decision-making process of this pathway. Initially, there's a blockage in the pathway. I'm assuming like the window of opportunities can be this. Maybe finding a new job in a different country that requires visa. And that's the barricade in the pathway, but it seems like here it's not going to block you. It's just going to be a barricade that you need to go over it, and then yes, you're going over it and it's leading you towards another here situation, another building, another structure. I see a letter E here. It can be the name of a country that you want to move to, or in a person's name. Maybe there's a new better person waiting for you, but you have some distance. It can be also barricade, can be obstacles. I don't want to say like maybe this person has another relationship, because I do not really think that's something ethical or even like a karmic sense that can create negative karma. So like comment down below. Like I have seen many in the past that people, when they actually create this kind of like a duplicative energies in the relationship, like cheating, for example, they get actually the same karma in the worst way possible. Most of the time, the other person gets away and establishes a better life. But then, like if you have such experiences, let me know, because I have seen that over and time again. I'm not talking about this kind of like barricade of being like jumping over somebody else. It's about like there is some time for this thing to come into your life. That's why maybe you're being blocked for a reason, and then the block will be removed in the right timeline. Kind of like now I look at it, it seems like letter M here. M can be also in the name of a country, in the name of a city, in the name of the person that you're trying to connect. And you see there's not much clarity at this time within this next 4 weeks, but the clouds are going to start parting towards the 4th week. Another thing important, I see there's a dinosaur here. Like when we look away, and there's another fish right there. Fish can be within the 3rd week. Some of you are receiving a chunk of money. I see a letter C here, like Cecilia, Alice, maybe Caden. I don't know if that's even a name, but I don't know. It just came to me. Candace, maybe someone's first name or the last name. This person might be allowing you to connect with the fish energy, the money energy. Another thing here is that's turning into, like you can see, massive number 8, which is material satisfaction, completed in karma. If this is actually, when I see the 8, kind of reminds me of the justice card as well, even though it's number 9 is the justice. The thing is, this can even turn into something for the long term. That small fish can be turning into something long term and become like a mammoth here, the dinosaur of like a long term growth opportunity, long term money making machine. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. That's why I said, like, when something is breaking and if you're feeling really upset about it, you're gonna triumph over troubles, and the things happening behind you that someone is working against you, that's gonna be also revealed. So that's why everything is happening in the divine order. Hold your question in your mind and let's see what the answer is going to be. Extremely clean saucer here, which is a very good sign. Your desire didn't really showed up in the first flip. The second flip, it is the thing to go. This can be about like the second time of trying something, second option of something, second person, and the second city, something like a second car. Maybe you want to replace your car, you're thinking about a certain brand and it's not really going through. Like I said, if you're having that kind of like the deal is not going through, the credit is not getting approved, it can be something like that, but the second one is the way to go. Like I had that kind of thing not recently, a year ago. Like I was looking for a certain vehicle and they were like, oh, we don't have that one. And the second thing is actually me finding something better and also cheaper. Okay, so it can be something like that. We have here Tears of Joy. It can be about a house, which I mentioned a lot in the channel, that I rented a place, it didn't work out, I had to move out in 10 days and then get another one, and now I'm really happy. So second is the number here. I see your one desire creating another one and improving, like bringing two of them merging into one. We have a monkey here overseeing that. Monkey can symbolize someone really articulate. This can be you, by the way, maybe even becoming your own boss. Okay, the monkey energy can symbolize you really, your words, your actions, your planning, your intellectual mind is merging these two desires, bringing one together and forming something very powerful. And you're riding on that thing, whatever it is that is going to maybe even give you like a ground. I see letter V forming Virgo, which is a victory. It's going to maybe turn into something, a platform for the long term for you to make money. It can be a relationship, like maybe a friendship turning into a relationship, merging into one. But you are the dominant power there. Dominant power doesn't mean that you are the leader, somebody's following you in a relationship, which actually is not really way to go. I feel like if we treat relationships as a carriage, that a horse carriage, that we there are two seats for two people, or you need to put two seats for people to either one can hold the horses at the same time or separately. Not everybody has to take the load at once, but either way, it's just a mutual thing that the mutual support needs to be there. It cannot be one person riding the horse and the other one is like leisuring in the back. It can be time to time as well, but it will give also options to two people to sit next to each other, because that has balance. Okay. I have here a massive crowd in your heart space. I see the letter V again, and this kind of looks like a person's face. I see letter S and V, like Savannah can be a name again. This person's smiling in a very big smile and can be someone benefiting from your success, can be someone in the family. And also they are looking for a shield, okay? That S is a shield, like they're looking for a shield to cover your back. Maybe when it comes to, if this is a success coming forth, that might require insurance or a support. So this person is looking for that shield, and maybe slowly bringing that shield around your heart, around your home. Okay, let's see. And maybe that's why that's the friend that is suggesting, okay, we should, you know what, get some insurance happening with this idea of yours. Or if this is like intellectual property, let's get it registered somewhere and just put your name on it so we can have it for the long term. It can come up in a way that is not really going to maybe make sense, then that's going to maybe cause a discord among friends. But I feel like it's going to sound like a good advice, and eventually it is going to have guaranteed success at the end of it. Let's dive into the tarot now. If you have a specific subject in your mind for each week, it's good to focus on them, and so we can get some answers for those. We have the moon coming up. It seems like the past effects of the first week is, oh wow, okay, looking good, looking very good. You know what? I want to cover him too, because why not? If we're covering her, let's cover him too. So it seems like you don't really have clarity how the things are going to work out for you. And that's why we have the moon here, moonshine coming. So you have an internal sense of, okay, how the things are going to play out. This can show up as intuitive calling. This can show up as a gut feeling in the body that you're feeling. But with your eyes and ears, you're not really seeing anything or hearing anything about how the things are going to play out within the first week. But the moon doesn't only mean that you only have intuitive guidance. This means that after the moon, we see the sun coming up. So this too shall pass. The sun is going to shine out. But what you need to do is at this moment, trust that the path is going to lead you towards the right direction, that gut feeling. And you can see the path disappears here. Okay, and then it just reappears. I told you that in your cup, there's a barricade on your pathway too. The moon tells me that there is, if you don't see what's coming forward, don't make any hasty decisions or fearful decisions, because the path will be revealed eventually. Okay, I want to see a little bit, because this deck has this massive book. Okay, and I want to get some advice from this one too. The moon is number 18. Actually, the star comes before the moon. That's a little strange, even though star means wish fulfillment. This can also be your, after you get your wishes, this can be your now what moment. Okay, and the significance of that is to emphasize the importance of backing away from the world to reflect on everything that has happened until now, to make an inventory and recuperate. Okay, and it also says you may experience previous lives when you are a strong, healthy, and balanced human being. And I feel like this can be also, you might look back the past stuff that you have experienced and see how you have resolved them, what you're feeling during those times, and replicate that state of being. Okay, and when you get to the root of a problem, it seems like if there's a problem, so when you deep dive internally, you're going to be able to connect with the solutions too. Okay, there's a practice that suggests here everybody needs a day off and then listen to themselves, and so go ahead and give yourself that break, because what happens is in the present moment, Virgo, you're going to have Two of Cups, your heart's desire, your wish fulfillment, a soulmate connection. This kind of interpreted as love most of the time, but I interpret it as whatever your heart is desiring, and it's also attracting a soulmate which will support you and celebrate with you. And this is also an equal exchange. You see the 2 cups are aligned in the same alignment, in the same in the same height. So this is an equal exchange happening here within the first week, and which will in the future actually going to put you in the position of the Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles, which is you're going to be able to step into a new material success, and you're going to be able to cultivate all the resources necessary, and also like have awareness of if there's any trickiness happening behind the surface, under the surface. And also we have here the candle, which 2 candles actually, which shows that you're going to be able to start manifesting your wishes if you go with that direction. Let's see the second week's energy here. Let's see what that one has to say for us. Within the first week, you can start with not having clarity about how the things are going to go. Cultivate your relationships that are actually giving you what you're giving back. And then that will bring you the solutions, that the pathway open up, bring the answers that you need, okay? We have here 10 of Swords. Okay, this is what you're starting the week with. You might actually have experienced something that is not really satisfying. Another thing with the 10 of Swords, this is an ending. And I said that broken ring, that can be where the broken ring actually falling. Devastation says here, but you can see that she's actually sitting on a stone, on a rock, and she's not really perished like the original tarot. So you might have come to an ending. A snake is coming forward, not really talking to her. So I feel like the snake's energy is actually shedding the old skin. This is something that is long overdue, is leaving your life, and initially you might see the worst part of the things. 5 of Cups, we have original tarot, 3 cups upright, 2 cups, 3 cups actually spilled, 2 cups upright. So you might be seeing the negative part of the things. You can see like hand on the cheek, wondering, oh, did I make a mistake? Was it my fault? Or did I trust the wrong person? Self-questioning a lot happening here in the present moment. But I feel like here, this is also an advice coming to you to turn your gaze around the cups that you have full, what you have got out of the situation, what you have learned. Disappointment can really bring discourse. So devastation can cause, disappointment can cause discourse. When you start to turn your gaze towards the things that you already actually gained out of this situation, Queen of Coins coming forth. This is actually your resourceful side, okay? You're going to be able to move forward to the future very fast. You're going to be able to pass that negative energy really fast, okay? Queen of Coins is Queen of Pentacles. I told you, she's resourceful, she's confident, she's gentle with the creatures around her and the people around her, but also she's gentle with herself. However, she's not like the Queen of Cups only thinks about the gentleness. She's also thinking about the solutions to get out of that situation fast. I want to see what this devastation is. So I feel like you are already working on something really hard. And the devastation can be this thing is completing, yes, but also finding out that maybe you don't have to work that hard. You're now like the things are going to be aligning really fast, and you're doubting, okay, did I do the right thing here? And then Queen of Cups coming forth again. Did I do the right thing here? It should have been so easy. Why did I work so hard? Maybe that's the disappointment that you're having. And maybe you are questioning your way of handling things. However, Queen of Cups tells me that you need to be gentle with yourself first. After that, you can, yes, go ahead and take that action steps you want to take. But the thing is, first, you need to be really gentle with yourself. When you do that, we have the Sun showing up here. Sun is optimism, positivity, the solutions. And the Ten of Swords is showing up here again. I told you that. Which is, again, be gentle because there is a better opportunity coming forward for you. So there's some things, even if you're still holding on to the thought of having them in your life, Ten of Swords is like coming again to tell you, You have to let this go. You have to let it go. It's not serving you. It's not for you. Something better is waiting for you. This can be even a relationship or a person that harmed you or hurt you in the past. You might be keep thinking, oh, should I go back or should I reconsider? Did I do something wrong? Did they do something wrong? Maybe I should have changed that. No, it's not really the case here. The King of Cups is actually very compatible with the Queen of Pentacles energy. So something better and compatible and something more fitting waiting for you, okay? Let's see the third one here. We have the King of Pentacles. Yes, okay. We have the Sun again. I feel like here the second week is going to be a little tough, but you're going to start the King of Pentacles here is your trusting energy that and knowing your wealthy, abundant, resourceful energy, knowing that everything is working out. And the Sun is the optimism bringing positive outcome. Ten of Cups is a happy family environment, satisfaction, support, and emotional satisfaction coming into your life. So seems like here the second week can be like a tough time for you to recover from what has happened and understand the things. But the third week is going to be all about like that understanding is going to bring a lot of optimism, positivity, knowing that this has to happen in order for you to feel confident, feel satisfied, see the things from the bright side and act from that optimistic bright side, which will bring the satisfaction that you're looking for. Okay, so overall the things are working out, guys. Things are initially working out in your mind, meaning the Sun is actually going to end the competition, conflict, and the confusion and bring the stability that you are desiring and deserving. Okay, that's why maybe even I'm going to go with the relationship reference again because that's the first thing popping in my head. Maybe there's someone actually causing this kind of like telling you, oh, there are many people want me to be with me, and creating this kind of conflict and competition in a relationship which there's no space for. And that is creating another, like you're also looking at the Seven of Cups. Oh, there are many people want me too. Why should I spend time with you? Which is a worst place you can start the relationship. And then Knight of Pentacles is your stable side. You're saying like, I'm not competing with anyone. I am doing my own, like walking my own path here. Okay, I am unique and I want someone unique that actually can see that I am unique and accepts me the way I am. That's going to really nail this last thing and then just gonna put it away completely when you realize that you are unique and you're perfect and you're actually, you have a match, you have a soulmate. We have many soulmates, but during this time, whatever that you're desiring is out there waiting for you. Okay, let's see the fourth week's energy we have here. Prince of Swords. So what you're going to do, yes, first you're going to understand that you are resourceful, you're a perfect person, and you have all the support behind you, and you are going to find that as well. Prince of Swords is a Knight of Swords. This is actually your going to find the logic within. In emotions, you're going to find, through the emotions, you're going to find the logic within this thing. Okay, you're going to understand why certain things happen. I feel like emotionally you're going to accept it and then the understanding will come forth. And that will lead you towards this confidence coming to you. And I feel like the Knight of Pentacles also have that confidence in the material sense. This is in like the spiritual sense, in the physical sense. You're going to start oozing that confidence that you can do anything good, which will bring the Ten of Pentacles, which is long-term financial security, stability, legacy. If this is about work, yeah, it's about the work. If it's about you want to create a family that is happy, supportive, structured, that's the success coming forward here. Queen of Wands is your feminine side, even though if you're a male, this is your feminine side, which is confident and trusting that your inner child knows what she or he deserves. So nurturing that one. Queen of Wands is that. And there's also change coming forward here, going with the change, going with the new passion, and with moderation, because your heart's desire, true desire with the Lover's card waiting for you, okay? So it's about you reaching out and touching the faith. Let's see now. We're going to get to your oracles. Let's see what Oracle has to say. I see a lot of time to let go during these readings. Time to let go of the past if you're holding on to, which you're an earth sign. You tend to keep the things that you're familiar with. But let's see what's happening for you this time around. Snake Princess, the serpentine path to power. Did I see a serpentine around you right there with the Ten of Swords? Yes. I interpret the serpentines, the snakes, as a metamorphosis, shedding the old skin, letting go of a person, a situation, an idea that doesn't serve you. Even if the idea says like, oh, I don't know how to do that, I'm not good enough. It's time to just release that because the Snake Princess tells us to. And another thing here we have, you're being healed and given guidance. Yes, because the snake poison can be venom, can be a little healing. No, that's not it. That's not it. I'm taking back. In the ancient Greek, it is said that a little bit of venom can be a painkiller, but too much of it can be a poison. So moderation is coming forward because of that, okay? You're being healed and given guidance from the serpent goddess, who is the originator of all life. You're a keeper of the old ways. You are one who cannot flee these changes, and so you must use your power with great discrimination and precision. You have the great powers of divination and may have associations with the ancient Pythia of Oracle of Delphi. So I said, like, I felt that here. The moon is that, initially jumping right out and telling you that you have that gift. Use it. This is a wonderful time to learn ritual, ritual dance, or to explore what skin it is you must shed to observe the rites of ancient cultures. So you are also able to communicate with people from beyond. Please explore. This is the instructions of the books. I don't really believe in that because I believe we're all one soul branching out to different bodies. So yeah, we can mentally even tap into each other's minds from this dimension to other dimensions. So if you believe in that, you can practice that. But I believe that this time around, you should be tapping into your future mind. If you are the person from 2 years from now or a month from now that you want to be, what would that person think? Okay, heal your mind now and tap into that person's mind. And what would that person do? Explore this talent. You are strong enough and worthy enough. Let's see your angel that will be supporting you during this time. And I'm going to pull another oracle at the end. Let's see what angel you have. We have the Archangel Raziel. It suggests that I see life from a positive perspective. I have enhanced mental acuity. I magnetically attract peaceful, thoughtful people into my circle. I intuitively know that what I need to know when I need it. I'm grateful for assistance from the heavenly realm. We have dumortierite for a crystal. Kind of looks like a very beautiful, shiny crystal here. Are you able to imagine your life asking help from the divine? Are you seeking inner peace? It is time to acknowledge that you have the ability to hear, sense, or know information and guidance from angels and spirit guides. Okay, I feel like this is what it's talking about. Realign and develop your spiritual awareness objectively, observe patterns and behaviors and shifts. So basically, that's exactly the Snake Princess tells, that you can connect to other dimensions, energies. So connect with the ones that are going to be helpful to you. Okay, and intentionally know that if you're connecting maybe with a negative thought pattern, say no and connect with the one that you want to experience. Choose your thoughts, choose your connections carefully during this next 4 weeks, especially, and with moderation again. Okay, do not overwork yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit. We have here Star Ancestor with 3 pyramids and the 4th one in the front. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. I feel like this energy is suggesting that maybe if you have any interest of any historical background or culture right now coming to you, calling your name, it's time to maybe just look deeper into it. Okay, we have here a lion, maybe that's it. We have the pharaohs and also pyramids, but it doesn't have to be that. It can be I want to say Mayan culture, it can be ancient Chinese culture, or the history and the legends and the dragons, whatever it is calling you right now, is calling you to maybe look a little deeper. It doesn't have to reveal to you all the secrets of the world. However, I feel like there is a gem laying there for you, waiting for you, so you can pick it up and apply it to your current situations, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to leave some more videos for you to enjoy here. And I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.